Rain poured heavily across Lagos as Amara stood outside an old duplex with her 8-year-old son, David. The house looked abandoned, with cracked walls, dark windows, and a rusty gate that creaked in the wind. People in the neighborhood called it the house that rejects tenants because every family that moved in left within 3 days. But Amara was desperate. She was tired of moving from shelter to shelter and couldn't afford anywhere else. Even when the landlord nervously warned her, "Nobody stays here long," she still took the keys. Inside, the house smelled of dust, mold, and something rotten hidden deep within the walls. David stayed unusually quiet as they unpacked. He kept staring at the dark upstairs hallway like someone was standing there watching them. That first night, strange things began. The hallway light flickered violently before turning completely red for a second. Later, Amara heard slow, heavy footsteps dragging across the upstairs floor. When she searched the rooms, nobody was there. The next evening, David calmly whispered, "The man in the wall walks at night because he's lonely." Fear slowly crept into Amara's chest. That night, she locked every door and pushed a chair against the bedroom door before sleeping. At exactly 3:13 a.m., the chair suddenly scraped across the floor by itself. Amara woke to find the bedroom door wide open and David missing. Panicking, she rushed downstairs and found him sitting in the living room, smiling at an empty, dark corner. "You woke him up," David said softly. By the second day, mirrors inside the house began fogging up with one terrifying message: "Leave." David started laughing during dinner, as if someone invisible was whispering jokes to him. Then he suddenly asked, "Mommy, why did they bury him here?" Terrified, Amara searched the basement and discovered old newspaper clippings hidden beneath the floorboards. Years ago, an entire family had been murdered inside the house, and the father disappeared afterward. Written beneath one article were the chilling words, "He never left the house." That night, chaos exploded throughout the house. Plates shattered, walls shook violently, and freezing air swept through every room. David stood frozen in the hallway talking to someone invisible. "No," he whispered into the darkness. "She said we're staying." Suddenly, deep claw marks ripped across the wallpaper beside him. Heavy footsteps slowly descended the staircase. Then Amara saw it. A tall shadow figure stood at the top of the stairs with hollow eyes and a twisted neck, staring directly at them from the darkness. David's voice trembled. "He says the house belongs to him." Amara grabbed her son and slammed against the front door until it finally burst open. She dragged David outside into the pouring rain and never looked back. The next evening, another family arrived at the duplex, and from the upstairs window, the silhouette of a small boy quietly watched them enter.